¿Cómo están, queridísimos diluvios? Y nos de vuelta a Heavy Rain.
He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts, to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here. Continue, Jaden.
Lluvia, perfil geográfico.
Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Oh, great. There must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
A ver, hijo de tu puta madre.
The clues we get, the more we can reduce the zone. We can then cross-check it with our list of suspects and identify the killer. One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
Ah, damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
The killer is no ordinary murderer. He is intelligent, organized, and methodical. You won't find him by patrolling the streets.
Tell me, Agent Jaden, did you get your vast experience on the job, or did you just fucking read about it in some school book?
I came here to find a killer. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. With or without your help.
Fucking asshole!
That's enough!
¿Qué te pasa, cabrón?
You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours.
O sea, ¿qué pedo, güey? ¿Qué te dije? ¿Por qué tenemos que ir juntos?
Nathaniel Williams is our prime suspect. He's already been questioned, and he lives in the exact geoprofiling zone. No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
There is now.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
No lo es.
Call the cops.
Policía, un policía se metió. Ah, no, esperen, ya están aquí. Ah, Ok. Asunto religioso.
Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
Sí, esos son de cuidar.
God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices. Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him. Real twisted.
No lo negaría.
It's stifling in here. Those windows haven't been opened in years. Well, no warrant, no problem for Blake. He thinks his badge entitles him to do whatever he wants.
Ah, me vale pedo.
The guy's taking a break from reality, holed up here in this crazy apartment. All the signs of a mystical obsessive neurosis compounded by a persecution complex. You don't have to be a profiler to see he's not a killer. We're wasting our time. The walls are covered with writing. Quotations from the Bible.
No sé qué te hace decir que ver esto no lo hace un asesino con tanta seguridad como para decir que estamos perdiendo el tiempo. Pero vaya que tienes unos huevos, hijo. Inmediatamente va y digo, ok, es peligroso, no un asesino, pero es peligroso. Platos sucios a no más poder. ¿Qué hay en el frigorífico? Un chingo de pastillas naturales. ¿Y mi Ari?
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
No lo estoy acusando de nada.
Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk.
Crucifijos, coartada, trabajo.
Where do you work, Nathaniel? You have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
Okay.
Nathaniel, do you remember where you were last Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.?
Here? I was here. I was praying. All day.
Was there anybody with you?
No. No, I was alone.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
What does he say to you, Nathaniel?
Maybe Blake knows what he's doing after all.
I can't
Blake,
talk about it.
what are you doing?
I mustn't talk about it.
He orders
That's
you to
enough.
go and find
Leave
new prey,
him
doesn't
alone.
he? He needs more and more.
I guess Blake's trying to break him, but what good is a confession if he does?
You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here.
Shit! Blake is totally out of his mind. I can't just stand around and do nothing.
Tormented you all night long. You wanted them
I've got to
stop,
do
didn't
something.
you, Nathaniel?
Stop! Stop! That's enough!
So you obeyed them to
Carter,
make them stop.
shit!
You
Are
took
you
that
out of
boy
your
with you
mind?
and you drowned him. Isn't that right?
No! Stop! Stop!
You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell.
¿Sí lo puede haber detenido?
Son of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us. For Christ's sake, shoot!
Tranquilizar, tranquilizar.
Calm down, Nathaniel. Nobody here wants to hurt you. Put the gun down. Now gently put the gun down on the floor.
You shall repent, confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
Ese no es el poder divino, ese es el poder.
I'm here to help you, Nathaniel. To get rid of the voices in your head, but you have to trust me.
Christ all powerful. Defend us in our battle with the forces of evil.
No es el poder de Dios, es el poder del Padre.
May God Almighty manifest the power of His empire, and may
Le voy a dar pausa si le dispara.
and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls into
¿No
the
es falsa?
depths of hell.
Keep calm. Everything is gonna be fine, Nathaniel. Back away, slowly.
Ok.
Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel.
Quítate los pantalones. Y reza un Padre Nuestro.
Put your hands on your head. Turn around.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices?
Ah, puta madre. Me puse nerviosa, mierda,
Nathaniel, we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
The guy is terrified of Blake. He really thinks he's the Antichrist
What
or
did he say
something.
to you, Nathaniel?
I gotta stop Blake. He's going too far.
About it. You mustn't talk about it.
What's he
He
doing?
orders you to go and find
Why is he
Craig,
provoking
doesn't
him like that?
He needs
Blake,
more
what are you
and
doing?
more.
No.
No! You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here. That's enough.
He told you to go
Leave
and find
him
that kid in
alone.
the park. The voices tormented you all night long.
No puedo evitarlo,
You wanted
¿verdad?
him to stop, didn't you, Nathaniel?
O sea, tiene que pasar lo que va a pasar.
That's enough.
So you obeyed them.
Carter,
you make them
shit!
stop. You
You're
took
out
that
of
boy
your
with
mind.
you and you drowned him. Isn't that right?
No! Stop!
No, igual y es para darle más credibilidad ahorita en las opciones. Si no hubiera intervenido, el güey no confiaría en mí en las decisiones que vienen a continuación.
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us. For Christ's sake, shoot!
Calm down, Nathaniel. Nobody here wants to hurt you. Put the gun down. Gently put the gun down on the floor.
You shall regret confronting the emissary of
No.
the Lord. You shall know divine power.
Eso no es poder divino, Nathaniel.
Keep calm. Everything is gonna be fine, Nathaniel.
Christ all powerful, defend us in our battle with the forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon. May God Almighty manifest the power of his empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls into the darkest depths of hell.
Enough, Nathaniel. Put the gun down immediately. Back away, slowly. Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel. Put your hands on your head.
Put your hands in the air. Hey, hey.
Turn around.
Es que hijos de porra, ándale, justo eso. Se aprovechan.
Motherfucker!
Ay, pendejo.
The Lord, I exorcise thee, Satan.
Okay, freak, the show's over. You're under arrest. Pretty damn cool under the circumstances. I would have just shot him.
A gun isn't the answer to every problem, Blake.
Maybe not. But most of the time it helps.
No, no mames. No le disparé porque eso fue lo que decidí. Pinche hormona cerebral de simio vio botón y dijo botón. ¿Sabes? Contra el trofeo de bronce. Eso fue lo que pasó. Yo ya decía como que aún sí cuando vi que hizo esa cosa dije igual no es nada. O igual no es su cuchillo, no ha de ser muy grave. Pero R1 simio dijo botón. Botón, presionó botón y dije puta madre. Porque igual yo pensé, en vez de uno disparar a uno de te acercas y lo empujas o yo qué sé. Pero no, era disparar. Cielos santos, odio que este juego literalmente juegue conmigo en ese sentido de veo botón, presiono botón, estoy acostumbrado a ver algo en pantalla y presionarlo, pero no es como contrólate, hijo, contrólate. Pero bueno, nos vemos en el siguiente episodio de Mis Queridos Diluvios. Bye.